This is why it incenses me when I see conservative podcasters leading up to this. While the Lord has me sounding the alarm, I am watching conservative podcasters relentlessly speak death and persecution out of their mouths towards the people of God. I watch them lead their people down a road of snake pits and spiritual junk food having to do with Blake Lively and her lawsuit. Nobody gives a damn right now. That's not what's important. I have watched them feed spiritual slop to their audience as Almighty God is attempting to sound an alarm in this nation. You've got the conservative podcasters who want to, because Gaza is lucrative right now, who want to yell, poor Gaza, and they want to speak death out of their mouths, and they want to curse the people of God, and they want to do it with that smug, arrogant look on their face, while Almighty God was trying to sound an alarm. You were out there helping principalities, speaking death, and actually adding to the warfare that assisted in what happened to Charlie Kirk. So if you podcasters think this is a game, this is the National Enquirer, this is a gossip game, this is a game of how crazy can I sound to get views, in this season, God is going to require an accounting from you as well, because you were meant to prepare the people. And instead, you distracted them. Instead, you led them down rabbit holes that are really snake pits. Instead, you spoke death and cursings out of your mouth. Instead, you attempted to come after the people of God. The only reason the Gentiles have salvation is because of Israel, because Christ came through that line. And this is a serious warning here for the conservative party. Though it is warned by Paul in the book of Romans. Isn't that interesting? This is in Romans, because Rome was one of the most pagan, bloodthirsty, persecuting, witchcraft-filled empires that ever existed. Do not boast over the broken branches and exalt yourself. That is exactly what they're doing at their expense. They are exalting themselves at the expense of the Jews, of the unbelieving Jews. Do not boast and feel superior. Remember that it is not you who supports the root, but the root that supports you. It's from the line of Israel that you are even supported to have salvation and to have access to salvation, because we are grafted in. And they thought that it was a wise matter to speak these things out of their mouths and to mock and make light, while the enemy was moving about looking for a sacrificial kill in the conservative party. Almighty God is sounding the alarm. And you've got conservative podcasters talking about Blake Lively, talking about Gaza, in a way that seems, not very fair and balanced, shall we say. And you have them also yelling about frivolous things, laughing, mocking on air about frivolous things. And you know what the enemy is looking at them and saying? You fools. You have no clue. You have no clue. That's what the enemy was doing. He was laughing at them because he knew what he was moving about to do. Almighty God knew, because the alarm was sounded in the nation. And conservative podcasters at the upper echelon just chose to make noise and fight over wedding rings and fight over Gaza and fight over Blake Lively. That's what they chose to do. Don't throw your pearls before swine. Don't do it, because that's exactly what this is like.